take a look at Tesla's mid-sized SUV Model Y long range today with Mari. This Model Y long-range version has a dual motor with one motor on both front and rear end. Total output is 384 horsepower and maximum torque 51.2 kg/force-meter. In one full charge, the Model Y can run up to 511 kilometers under Korean standards, 326 miles under US EPA, and 505 kilometers under WLTP. Shall we take a closer look? The overall design is similar to the Model X, and the sports car-like shoulders are characteristic of the model. The color of this car is deep blue metallic. And as for the tire size, it's 255/40/R20, a square set where the two sets are the same front and back. The sound of the exhaust? As you may have expected, there is none. Now let me show you how the headlamps work. The high beams and turn signals work like this. And what about the tail lamps? The brake light and reversing light work like this. You can really see that Model Y offers the smartphone app, but also offers a temporary access using the key card. Pop open the hood, and you have the front trunk instead of the engine. It's quite spacious. A 20-inch carrier will fit in comfortably. The luggage volume stands at 1,926 liters when you add the front and back. And under the luggage board, you have enough space to store a 20-inch carry-on bag. Press the button on your left to fold the second row seats, and then you get more space. Let's get inside. The driver's seats are leather semi-bucket type seats, and the side bolsters provide enough support. However, the seat position is quite high. We got the impression that it's closer to an MPV. The seats were soft, and the cushion, well, pretty average. Unlike the Model X, which offers a wide viewing angle thanks to the panoramic windshield, the Model Y was pretty average in terms of line of sight. And here is the interior layout. A key characteristic of the Model Y is the center display and streamlined interior. The materials used on the dashboard were relatively soft, and the hidden air vents were impressive. The door panels were also covered with synthetic leather and suede fabric, giving the parts a softer feel. The steering wheel is wrapped with synthetic leather with a soft touch, and it's quite thick. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have the scroll button to adjust the audio, side mirror, and steering wheel. And on the right side, another scroll button to control voice command and traffic-aware cruise control. The transmission is the column shift, just like the ones on Mercedes-Benz. And when you put the gear in reverse, you see the rear view camera along with the 360-degree sensor. The Model Y has a 15-inch center display to adjust most controls for the vehicle. The good point about it is that you can set up most features on automatic. However, the drawback is that you do not have a separate speedometer. You only see the current speed on the display in a small font. So it was difficult to know the speed at any given time. You also have the wireless charger under the center display. As for storage, you have the cup holder, center console, glove box, and door trim. The glass roof does give you wide openness, but it may have been better with sunshades. Let's go to the second row seats. Now, our tester is 1 meter 71 centimeters tall, and he felt that the legroom was spacious. But the headspace, well, it was quite normal due to the coupe-like design. Interestingly, the footwell space was incredibly wide and flat, thanks to the first row of the MPV-type seats and the batteries located down below. The second row has air vents and USB charging ports, and the second row armrests have 2 cup holders. The windows on the first row went down all the way, while the ones in the second row only went down midway. Then let's start the POV drive. Please bear in mind that this video is shot through binaural recording. It was impressive to see that the Model Y had great responsiveness of the motor and a big push from the high torque. As for acceleration, it took us 6.1 seconds to get from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. Well, that's not mind-blowing, but that feeling of the car continuously giving you a big push was quite addictive. But the ride was pretty rough and tough. The rigid suspension allows the driver to feel all the vibrations from the rough roads. All of that rough, unrefined rolling and pitching was quite tiresome for the driver. However, on the other hand, the car did have great handling. Thanks to the placement of the batteries under the car, the movement of the car when changing lanes was very stable. The noise level inside the car was gauged at 61 decibels at 60 kilometers per hour and 65 decibels at 100 kilometers per hour, so quite quiet. But the wind sound from outside was very noticeable. Let's try out the autopilot that Tesla loves so much. Autopilot was effective in maintaining a certain distance between the car ahead and to both sides. And the graphics of the surrounding vehicles, pedestrians, and traffic environment displayed on the screen instilled a sense of stability for the driver. So guys, if you liked the review, remember to press like and click subscribe. This was Mari with Motorgraph World.